He will, in fact, be supporting Kennedy, keenly aware of the pressure he could face.
It's believed Kennedy could make serious cuts or at least major changes of the Atlanta-based CDC as well. It follows Wednesday's confirmation of Tulsi Gabbard as the new director of national intelligence. And it comes on the same day the Senate Judiciary Committee will consider the nomination of Kash Patel as FBI director. Patel facing his own scrutiny for hinting that he believes the Bureau is part of the deep state and that he would seek retribution for President Trump. We'll be watching both of those hearings closely from Capitol Hill today. It is 46 degrees now in Midtown Atlanta. WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards says rain has moved out. Clouds should follow suit this afternoon, but the high will only get into the mid-50s with some strong wind gusts. Get into the 30s tonight. Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast is coming up. Well, almost 30 people reported injured this morning after a car drives into a crowd in Munich, Germany, not far from the Munich Security Conference, and what appears to be an attack.
The police say that they have now detained the driver, who they say is believed to be a 24-year-old asylum seeker from Afghanistan.
It happened at a union rally. Correspondent Holly Williams says so far there is no mention of a motive to the crash. Police say the suspect was secured at the scene. The state Senate passes a new sales tax holiday on guns, although not everybody is a fan.
The bill would waive the sales tax on guns, ammunition, and gun safes during an 11-day period in October. Democratic State Senator Nan Orrock blasting the legislation in the wake of the Appalachia shooting.
Are you all tone deaf? It's like taking a knife and sticking it right into the very heart of a parent who's lost a child.
Bill's sponsor, Republican Senator Jason Anavatarte, pushing back.
I don't think that what happened at Appalachia or these other school shootings has anything to do with the Second Amendment or people wanting to keep themselves safe.
The bill now goes to the House. From the state capitol, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Well, the search should continue today for a track and field coach from the Westminster School who went missing over the weekend on Lake Oconee. Game wardens found an unmanned boat circling near Wallace Dam Saturday. Later found the body of Spelman professor Joycelyn Wilson, but her companion on that boat, Gary Jones, still has not been located. Officials calling the search for Jones a recovery mission. Wednesday's bad weather hampered the search. A judge refuses to dismiss charges that the city of Atlanta allowed a deteriorating wastewater facility to pollute the Chattahoochee River.
Judge Stephen Grimberg of the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Georgia says the court retains jurisdiction over the case. Chattahoochee Riverkeeper claims the city repeatedly allowed too high levels of ammonia, phosphorus, and bacteria into the water, hurting wildlife and fishing activity.
Bloomberg's Denise Pellegrini says the judge also rules an upcoming settlement between the city and a Georgia agency does not make the current pollution claims moot. And maybe you already know this, Atlanta's nightlife is thriving, thanks in part to a drop in crime. That's according to the mayor's office.
Residents and visitors alike are loving the nightlife to the tune of $5.1 billion in annual revenue for the city. That from the Atlanta Nightlife Impact Report released by Mayor Andre Dickens, who created a nightlife division of his office in 2022 to help with the post-pandemic economic recovery. They collaborate with business owners on crime reduction and safety, economic resilience, and marketing efforts. The industry employs over 40,000 workers and is a key driver for Atlanta's hospitality and tourism industry, which generates $11 billion annually. Graham Carroll, 95.5 WSB.
It's 9:03. The Mark Arum Show begins in less than 2 minutes. But first, live team coverage of traffic and weather. And we start on the roads. Triple team traffic. Here's Smile Mark McKay.
Finally getting a break out of the northern suburbs, Judd. We still have 85 southbound slowing in place, leaving 316 past Pleasant Hill Road. And much improved in northeast Atlanta past a crash that had all lanes blocked on 85 south below North Druid Hills Road. Exit 89. 400 is slow leaving Buckhead. And as you work your way between Alpharetta and Roswell, the 575 I-75 trek's okay. What about 285, Ashley Frasca?
Things are finally starting to get better up from Camp Creek Parkway along 285 northbound. Long-standing tanker truck crash before Martin Luther King Jr. Drive on the shoulder. Just be careful in that far right lane. And picked up a crash on 285 northbound past Memorial Drive. That's